opened. You moved her. You moved her. Where is she, you bitch?
Wherever she is, you're about to join her. It would have been too crowded with Mother in there, dear. See, I wanted Maggie to have lots and lots of room because she's going to be in there for such a long, long time while Victor and I live out our lives very happily. And I am so sick of your pious, self-righteous moralizing. Let me count the ways.
Nani. I love you.
It. Sorry. I had to know.
Well, Daniel told the family he thought EJ should have started coming around by now.
And he hasn't?
Not as far as I know.
How is Sammy holding up?
She's trying to keep it together for the kids.
Yeah, I see that. Of course, Sydney's so young that she doesn't really know what's going on. But Johnny's, he's confused, upset. It took me forever to get him to go to sleep. The one I'm worried about is Will. That boy is lost right now. Well.
Well, I was so worried about you. I mean, you haven't responded to my texts, my messages. How come you haven't gotten back to me?
Because I needed time to think.
About what happened to EJ?
It didn't just happen, Mom. You made it happen.
Okay. So, have you decided what you're gonna do?
That's why you were calling? It isn't because you're worried about me because I'm your son?
Of course I am.
You want to know if I'm going to send you to prison.
Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Kill you here. Blood and brain matter will wreak havoc on this granite floor. The question is, how do I send you to your maker with the least bother and fuss?
Has something happened to Will? Something Sammy doesn't know about?
Well, sort of.
Talk to me.
But Sammy told me a while back that she was worried about Will coming under Stefano's influence.
Oh, well, Stefano must have loved the idea of winning over Sammy's son.
Yeah. So I talked to Will about it, but I think I just made things worse.
I know this website that Chad's mom told him about. She was a judge.
Okay.
And I went online to try and find out what they would charge you with. And I found out that it does not matter that you're under duress or that you didn't even plan to do it. It's still attempted murder. And if EJ doesn't make it,
Only you would. Only you would research something online about how to deal with the problem this big.
if I go to Rafe or Uncle Bo or Grandpa Roman, they would have to arrest you. They would have no choice. I mean, the only thing you could do is have your lawyer say that you went temporarily insane, but...
So what are you gonna do?
You are always telling me to decide for myself what I think is right. So I'm gonna do the right thing.
How dare you visit your mother's grave when you ruined all my plans? Oh, God, I wish Gus were here. He'd know what to do. How could he leave me at a time like this? I'll call him. I'll call him. I'll flatter his ego. I'll double his salary. I'll promise him front row tickets to a Cher concert. Oh, God. I know he'll help me. I'm not taking no for an answer.
So I told Will about Stefano, that he is an evil man, capable of anything. And that if he was kind to Will, it was probably an act, because he wanted something from him.
Well, you were right about that.
Well, I just wanted to protect Will. You know, I wanted him to see the reality.
So what did Will do?
Well, nothing. He just... nothing. Nothing.
Come on. You must have done something. You said you thought it made matters worse. So what'd he do? You storm out of here?
No, absolutely not. No, he was here with me and his brother and sisters all night long.
So, what do you think is the right thing?
EJ took Sydney. He has been playing you for months. He has been playing all of us.
You tried to tell me something wasn't right. You and Rafe both.
I totally get it. Why you went crazy when you heard what he did.
You do?
I'm not gonna let EJ tear our family apart.
What do you say?
I don't want you to go to prison. And I will never let Stefano find out you shot EJ. I'm not saying anything to anybody.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You ruined my phone. You're really going to get it. Do you know what I pay for these apps?
Okay. What are you doing?
Dr. Harrison, he's here now, so you can go home.
Okay. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Looking at you, I'm not looking at you.
Yeah, you are. I think I know why. You heard me talking in my sleep, didn't you?
I might have heard you mumble something.
Your face is red.
It's not.
Come on, what did I say? Something disgusting? Or was I getting freaky with the Olsen twins or something?
No. Ew.
No? Just one? No?
No.
What did I say?
You,
Come on.
look, you said I love you.
So, you're the only one who knows the truth. Who did this to EJ? Did Sammy do it?
Sammy, I just heard EJ tell Stefano that he's going to take the children and disappear tomorrow.
If she did, am I the reason? And if I am, what is Stefano going to do to me?
Hey, there's your mom.
Johnny, what are you doing awake? Oh,
You had a bad dream. Grandma's upstairs with Sydney and Allie. I was thinking maybe some of that Brady Pub special warm milk might do the trick.
I want to see my daddy.
let's talk about it, Johnny. Come on, buddy.
So how you doing? Okay. Well, I know a lot's happened. I know you never liked EJ.
Even before he kidnapped my baby sister.
Yeah. But you lived with him for months, and now he's been shot. He's in a coma. It's got to be upsetting.
Are you kidding? That son of a bitch got what he deserved.
Hi.
You regained consciousness.
Did you think you killed me?
Oh, no. I'm just relieved. We were having this silly contretemps and you slipped on the floor. These floors are treacherous, you know.
Who are you gonna call? Huh? Did you need someone's help to dump me in the river, Vivian? Is that it?
Could you just let go of my wrist, please?
No, I don't think so. You didn't know what you were gonna do with me, did you? And look it, I have the same problem with you right now.
Hi, Chad.
Oh, hi, Mrs. DeMero.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing okay.
Good. So, what are you visiting someone here?
No, actually, I'm just here to visit the Human Resources office to drop off an application.
Wow. So you're looking for a job, huh?
Part-time.
Does that mean you're not going away to college?
Yeah, well, after my mom just decided big change is not really for me. So I'm going to go to Salem U for the year.
Ah, I see.
I heard about EJ. Did they figure out who shot him?
No. Actually, they don't have a clue.
Yeah, well, how's he doing?
Touch and go. I just brought Stefano home to get some rest. I don't think he'll sleep, though. He's been absolutely decimated by this, you know.
Well, I'm thinking you might outlive your only son. That's gotta be the worst.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, Johnny, let me explain it to you. Your daddy's in the hospital, like we talked about, and they don't want little kids there because they're worried that you might get sick, and you don't want to get sick, right? Your daddy wouldn't want you to get sick, and he knows you love him. He knows it.
Do you still love him?
EJ took my sister and let us think that Sydney was dead. Do you think he should have gotten away with that?
No. I think you have every right to hate him for what he did.
Yeah. I'm going to bed. You heard me say I love you?
You were talking about Stephanie.
Oh, no, yeah.
Obviously.
Of course. And just I saw you and you just seemed freaked out and I...
Oh, no. I wasn't freaked out. I just felt stupid for running into a trash can and scaring you while you were sleeping. I'm gonna okay, yeah.
You're hurting me.
It's kind of the point, Vivian.
I'm gonna have you arrested for assault.
Call him up. Call him. When they come to arrest me, I'll tell them all about how you were gonna put Maggie in this coffin, bury her alive. And then I'll tell them about the bump on my head that you gave me.
That was self-defense. You threatened to kill me.
Who do you think that my grandfather's gonna believe, Vivian? You or me? That's right. Are you really so deluded? Do you really think that my grandfather would ever fall for you? Even with Maggie out of the way? Even with every other woman in the world out of the way, do you really think he could fall for you, do you?
You may not believe this, but I was thinking of you, too.
You were?
Well, I know how much
That's sweet. No, I'm sorry. Go on. Tell me.
I know how much you feel and think about Maggie. And, well, you know, I just know Victor would have destroyed her. You know that.
Were you thinking of me when you were trying to sell me on this whole idea about my mother's memorial being a tribute to her, and then you dumped her remains somewhere else? By the way, that reminds me, I need to know where she is. Do you think you could tell me? Tell me!
I will, all right.
Philip! Sorry, I didn't mean to blow your concentration.
What do you want?
I just saw Melanie on the way home, in case you were wondering.
Thank you, Nathan, but I know my wife's schedule.
Great.
Why'd you stop off here? Instead of going home to Stephanie, I mean.
Wow, why don't you enjoy your game?
Why don't you grab a stick? We'll shoot some pool. Tell you what I've been thinking about lately.
Yeah, which is?
Melanie.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
You tired? Want to fix you a cup of tea or something?
Oh, no, I'm okay. What are you doing?
Well, actually, it's a last-minute to-do list for you and Philip while I'm away. Hope you don't mind.
Whatever you want. So you're still going?
Yeah.
Yes, honey. I'm gonna go upstairs.
Something bothering you?
Why do you ask?
You seem distracted.
Remember at the hospital after I talked to you and then I said I was gonna go tell Nathan he could go home?
Yeah?
Well, I walked in and he was talking in his sleep.
Well, lots of people do that. Is that what's bothering you, or is it what he said?
So does Will know that you're not going away to college?
I doubt it. I just made the decision.
Well, he'll be glad to know that his friend's going to be around.
That's another reason why I decided not to go to Wake Forest. I didn't want to hang out with a bunch of people who didn't know me or my mom.
Of course not.
Well, I better get going.
Okay. So, now that your mother's dead, I'm the only one who knows that EJ is not Stefano's only living son. Gotta be something I can do with that.
Oh my God, Mom. Are you done?
I win.
Oh, you do win. Are you tired yet?
You didn't say if you love Daddy.
Cause I love Rafe, right? I love Rafe very much, and your daddy and I love you very much. We always will, and we love your sister Sydney, and I love Allie and Will, and I'm gonna love you all forever. I promise. Okay?
If you don't love Daddy, why were you gonna be married to him?
Well, because...
Hey.
Hi. Hey, just in time. Look at what he brought you. Rick brought you some milk.
Well,
Careful, Tot.
and Sydney are sleeping like angels. You're sound asleep, and you should be doing the same thing, young man.
Can
Come
I
on,
make
Buster.
a card for my daddy?
Oh, hey, I think that is a great idea. Why don't you finish your milk, Johnny, while you're making a card for your daddy, and then you
Great.
can brush your teeth and go to
You'll
bed.
go upstairs and you finish the
Milk mustache? Milk mustache is like milk on top of your
Where's Will?
She was tired, went to bed.
Man, Johnny. Oh, God, if you only knew.
If you only knew what?
Well, I had Isabella moved to a small space in Victor's crypt. Just think, they'll spend eternity together.
After you send my grandfather to join her?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Victor and I are going to have a very long, happy life together.
You're such a dreamer, Vivian. Let me bring you back to reality, okay? How long do you think you're going to be able to put up with my grandfather's indifference and sarcasm until you want to get even with him, huh? How long? Yeah, come on. Come on, Vivian, let's go.
Go where? Where?
The cops you were so anxious to talk about. I think it's a great idea. I think we should go down to the station and talk to them.
Oh, first, could I just get my purse? Because everything's spilled out, and I'd like
You
to...
know, you don't want to... I'll get your purse for you.
No, I can do it. I can do it. No.
Hey! What is this?
It's nothing. It's nothing to do with you.
Nothing. Nothing's always something. You want to tell me? Oh, you really want this, don't you? What is this?
What about Melanie? Come on.
Well, she and I are thinking about getting a place on our own. So, I was thinking, Nibble, what kind of house do you think she'll like most?
You look like I'm in real estate.
I figured you have an opinion. You have one about everything else.
You want my opinion? Melanie doesn't need a big fancy house.
No, you're right. She knows who her mom and dad are now, and they're all crazy about her. She and I are happy. So, her life is pretty close to perfect, really. And you know what I intend to do? Keep it that way.
Nathan said I love you. Stephanie.
And that upset you?
Sort of.
Melanie,
I love you.
Look, I just don't think that Stephanie's the right girl for him.
But Melanie, okay, I'm going to say this in the nicest possible way. Who cares what you think?
What?
You don't get to choose who Nathan is with.
Even if I'm his friend?
Yes. And you might give it some thought as to why you're so concerned about him and Stephanie.
What, like I'm jealous or something?
Well, you do have a complicated history with the guy.
I married Philip. I love Philip.
And he loves you. Now, he adores you. So you have to let Nathan be happy. Or you have to let him make his own mistakes.
That's really good advice.
Thank you.
It's a darn shame you're so bad at taking it.
I'm not sorry that someone shot EJ, but I'm not supposed to say that to his son. I mean, he knows he's in the hospital, but am I supposed to tell Johnny that his father was shot? I'm certainly not taking him down there to see EJ in a coma with all those machines. God.
But it is all over town. It's gonna be in the news. People are talking about it. He's not exactly a baby anymore, so if he's gonna hear it, maybe he should hear it from you.
And then he asks me who shot him. What am I supposed to tell him?
The truth.
You made all this happen when you took Sydney. You did this to yourself. But if you die, that makes my mom a murderer. And she will go to prison or worse. And even if you don't die, she still might go to jail. If Stefano doesn't get to her first. What happens to Johnny and Sydney then? My mom will never forgive herself.
Will?
Grandma, how long have you been standing there?
What do you mean? What truth should I tell Johnny?
That his dad's been shot, and you don't know who did it. And that the police are doing everything they can to find the person and bring him to justice.
Okay. Okay. You know what I keep thinking about?
I can only imagine.
How many times EJ has turned my family inside out, and then I still let him into my life again.
That's why he took Sydney, so he could do that, right?
I've made so many mistakes over the years, and Will has certainly paid the price, you know. His entire childhood, Lucas and I were making so many mistakes at his expense, and all the fighting with us and Kate
And after everything that the Demirs have put you through over the years, the resentment that Will must have felt towards them.
What?
Nothing. He's a good kid. I just feel bad for the guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just been so tough for him, and now it's just gonna get harder.
Well, what are you doing here?
I just took Stefano home so we could rest. I came back here in case EJ's condition changes. But I didn't see you come into the room.
Yeah, just wanted to see him for myself. He looks bad.
Yeah, well, the doctors aren't sure yet how much damage the bullet actually did to his brain.
The person who shot him really wanted him to die.
Are you all right?
Why does everybody always ask me that? Yes, I wanted to see EJ. Is that a felony?
No, of course. No, of course it isn't. Well, why don't we go get some coffee and we can talk?
No, I gotta go.
Maggie, and you seriously think going to all those places you were gonna go with Mickey is gonna make you feel better?
I have to get away.
Because of Victor. Because you're afraid about how you feel.
Melanie, this may sound old-fashioned to you, but Victor is married. And I respect the sanctity of marriage.
Even if that marriage is a sick joke?
Do you hear yourself? Do you want me to be a homewrecker?
Of that home? Yeah. I want you to be a vixen. I want you to pull out every trick you have in the book, and don't you dare tell me that you don't know a few. But I know you won't do that. So I'll settle for you asking yourself what you really, really want. And And then not being too afraid to hear the answer.
This is a receipt from a pet cemetery.
Yes, well, you see, this is the last thing I did for Lawrence. He had this very beautiful Persian cat, and when Sheena died, I promised that I would bring her ashes back to Salem.
Shut your mouth. This plot that you bought is for a large animal. Is this where my mom is? Did you dump her here?
Well, you know, I realized the sarcophagus was wrong. You see, I listened to you and Victor, so I put Isabella way up on the top of a hill under a nice willow tree where she can look down on all of Salem and all the people that she loved the most.
You better run for your life, you crazy bitch! Oh, Vivian.
You know what? I actually put in a long day's work today, so I'm gonna go home to Stephanie.
Give her my best.
I will, thanks. Same to Mel.
Hope I didn't bore you. Talking about me and Mel. How happy we are.
No. I know exactly what you're saying.
Good. Then we understand each other.
Yeah. We do. Good talk.
I realize I am so exhausted.
Okay, you go upstairs. I'll make the coffee and turn the lights out.
Thank you. Thank you for caring about my happiness.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'll be back before you know it.
Melanie, I love you.
It's over, Nathan. It has to be.
Dear God, I never ask for anything for myself. I take care of myself, but don't let Will be the one who did this. Please. Please, let him be more like his father, and the Hortons not like me. But if it is Will, at least I have something in my back pocket. Something big to use to bargain with Stefano. Something like he has another son.
Chad. Hey. hey, what's up? Nothing. T told me that you decided not to go to Wake Forest.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you wanted to get away from your dad.
Well, trust me, I did. But he's kind of backed off of me a little bit now that he blames me for my mom's death.
Is he still on about that?
He threw her death certificate down in front of me before he went on his trip, pointed at the part that said cause of death, aneurysm, secondary cause of death, hypertension. Hypertension's high blood pressure, which he said I gave her.
Nobody gives anybody high blood pressure.
Yeah, well, it works for him.
Does he know that you're asking about her past?
No. And he never will. Nobody's gonna know about any of that. So I'll see you around.
Nobody's gonna hear about you either, Mom. I will take care of you. No matter what.
kids?
Johnny, Allie, and Sydney are all fast asleep.
And Will?
Isn't in his room.
You worried?
He's been through a lot, and he probably just went to hang out with his friends.
Didn't leave you a message. He took off when I asked him if he had a friend his own age that he could talk to.
Well, he does have a tight group, right? With Gabby and everyone. And he has me. And now he has you. And my family. I think he's gonna be okay.
I think you're right.
Let me go. Leave me alone. Let me out of here. Stay away from me. You stay away from me.
Shut up. No one's coming for you. It's just you and me now. You understand?
What are you gonna do to me?
Good guess, yeah.
Think you know about what happened to EJ?
Why are you suddenly his guardian angel?
I can't do it. Or if I just can't.